Glenn Parker, High Vibration Foundation. Thank you very much for joining me. I was invited and I watched online the channel panel event that was done by Rob Ganter and Kalina Angell, and there was 8 different channels, 4 on one day and 4 on another. And the very first day, I had so much stuff going on physically in my body, and I couldn't sleep all that night, Saturday night, and I've been aware more and more and more of other things, and what Bashar calls the periscope effect, when you're reuniting with your higher self and you recognize that there's no differentiation between the higher self and the physical body. It is, I am looking, this is the higher self is speaking, and this is just there's no strings, they're electromagnetic strings, this is my consciousness right now doing this. And it distills down into the idea that I was most aware as of recent, a couple months ago, during that evening on the channel panel event, of my true nature, of full integration, of first contact, and these types of ideas. And it was the energy, YahYel energy was coming through, all these different types of energy was coming through. The Pleiadian collective was there the first day, and there was so much energy and so much codes and downloads and integrations and ideas that were shared. Most of the channels did disbursement of information and then did a Q&A, so it was lots of information shared. And it was relevant to everybody aggregately, not just physically there, but everybody who was watching. So, everybody was agreeing on a higher level to answer and do questions and answers that would be useful. But I have to say that event and those particular string of channeling has done some of the most integration that I've experienced in period as up to date. And I just get filled with just a lot of just even thinking about the event and that particular moment, that there was a moment where I was aware of the YahYel and I was getting conscious communication. There was information, not audible, but definitely energetic, and there was all these things going on, and it was actually probably a little too much. And it tuned down for a little while up until more recent, when the chatter is getting higher, now that I feel that I've integrated a lot of this energy. So I just wanted to say thank you, Rob, and thank you, Kalina. You guys, I know you busted your asses to get that done, and very selflessly, because, they really put all their money back into the event and promotion and all this stuff. They didn't, it wasn't for the money, it was for getting the information and sharing the materials and getting it out there. So it was very selfless. They did. The channels did a lot of contributions as well that came, and from different areas. So there's everybody that was there. I just wanted to thank them, and they were all quite wonderful and had a good time. So I think that more of those types of events need to be done, and whether they're shared online as a group event, or I would prefer physically, because it reorientates the space. So pick an energy center like Sodoma or Mount Shasta, or any number of places that feel like they would energetically realign. I think Sodoma's good because you got YahYel and Essassani energy and all kinds of things going on there, and that's a lot of balancing energy. So that's what I wanted to share. So that is the most integrative work I've had in like a burst of one day. I was like, zzz. So if you haven't seen it, you can buy it. There'll be links down below, so you can go to the website and get the audio or the video and check it out. Day one is the one I have to say is my favorite. Both days were fantastic, but I just noticed, I think I was just burned out on day 2. I was like, I don't know what's going on. I did the whole second day, but it wasn't, wasn't quite the same, because I had so much integrative work from the day 1 that day 2 didn't really, take quite as well. So thank you very much for joining me. Glenn Parker, High Vibration Foundation, coaching, life, business, and spiritual, also retreats. Yay! And down below you can find out about retreats in the description. You can find out about the all my different websites for coaching and for the foundation, and all the different channels are down there, and links to the events and all these types of things are down there. So everything, you can find anything and everything, email addresses, all that good stuff is down there. And if you do like, please like, subscribe, and share.